So there's a new Angel share coming out, a new Gucci, well, re-release, new release. Let's talk about it.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern niche or designer fragrances.
What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. We're going to be talking about some new releases and a very exciting one from the whole Kilian lineup. Kilian kills the game when it comes to these liquor series, etc. All of this information I'm finding on Scent Advice, and there's a few other websites that I get this information from, and also we'll see how long it lasts up there, because sometimes like they'll be there 1 week and the next week it'll be gone. So take it with a grain of salt, but that is, however, where I got my information from, okay? So I don't have any inside leak or anything like that. That's generally what the case is. So let's talk about the first one that's going to be released, which is going to be called Angel Share Paradis. It's not spelled with an E, but it's Paradis. So the bottle in itself is going to look identical to this, except the cap is going to be wood. Yeah, literally. It actually looks pretty damn cool. On this website, there isn't really much of any information other than 3-note breakdown. It just says raspberry, cognac, and woody notes. So I wouldn't like rely on it, you know, wholeheartedly and fully. But if it is the case, the raspberry and cognac combination sounds amazing. Cognac in itself has some mandarin-like undertones. Mix that up with some raspberry and all of the boozy aspects that's in this one. I would imagine it's going to stay true to the whole flanker, being that it's Angel Share Paradise. I would imagine it's going to be next level, man. Giving it a little bit of more contrast to the fruity nature is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to be blind buying it. And it's needless to say, this is an extremely successful fragrance, Angel Share in itself. I mean, I feel like people are still raving about it now. So such a great time for them to release this fragrance, because although people are still raving about this now, we're kind of coming towards the end of everybody's discovery towards this. And they're going to come in, you know, probably end of 2024 with this fragrance. Just, yeah, perfect timing, honestly. I'm very excited for that fragrance, and it looks really, really interesting. Raspberry rose combinations, generally speaking, that's my favorite, but raspberry with some cognac, etc., it's going to be pretty different. I personally haven't put my nose to anything that's boozy with raspberry, etc. Moving on to the next fragrance, there's Gucci Guilty Essence pour Homme Eau de Toilette. So this actually kind of looks like it might be a re-release just based on the notes. Don't take that for like factual, but it's just the notes. So if you compare it with the official, you know, original Eau de Toilette, at the top there's lavender, coriander, and in the mid there's orange blossom, neroli, and in the base there's cedarwood and patchouli. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There might be like 1 or 2 notes that's missing in this one, per this website, and it actually says inspired by, this is the message obviously, it says inspired by the thrill of exploration, Gucci Guilty Essence is a testament to the modern man's daring spirit and quest for self-acceptance. Refreshing lavender dances harmoniously with the bright florals of orange blossom and neroli, creating an an aromatic symphony that exhilarates the spirit. So this might be a re-release, and I'll tell you why it kind of makes a little bit of sense to me after I grab my cat from breaking all of these fragrances potentially. So me and Lily are going to tell you guys basically that I think it's smart, okay, even if it is a re-release, because when Gucci Guilty first came out, all right, you can go now. Actually, it was one of the hyped fragrances, but more so nowadays, the orange blossom note is coming back in style like heavily. Think of YSL Myself, think of Altair. That orange flower is really what's in right now. So I would imagine that, you know, the marketing team thought, hey, you know what, it's back in style. Let's maybe take a note off or re-release it during this era of orange blossom shining. I think it's pretty smart. Now, Gucci Guilty in itself is a great fragrance, even the Eau de Toilette, the original one. I actually signature scented that for quite some time, but after some time I kind of got bored of it, or I just let it be and left it alone. I will say that more recently I was extremely inclined to grabbing the Parfum. I think the Parfum is one of the best ones, even more so than the Elixir for me personally. It kind of takes the Elixir, tones down some of the earthy undertone, the osmanthus, and makes it a bit more wearable for my taste. Now the Elixir is still growing onto me, and this one would probably be the mildest of them all. So if I were to restart, which I am going to be doing, my Gucci Guilty collection, I'm going to have the Essence, the Parfum, and I already have the Elixir, and I know that the Elixir is going to be great during the winter time, and I will be revisiting it. So yeah, I am looking forward to this one. I mean, it might not be like the most show-stopping, obviously, because we've had Gucci Guilties, but still, it smells good, guys. It smells good, period. Last 2 new releases. This one might not be the most exciting in the world, but still, I mean, they've got some pretty good fragrances. Bath & Body Works has a Vanilla Noir cologne, and the whiskey fragrance actually got a lot of traction, the coffee and whiskey, so I would imagine that this one's going to be, for the price point, still a pretty good one. It's got notes of vanilla, bergamot, spicy notes, patchouli, and musk, and according to the site, it says that what it smells like is familiar yet mysterious take on an iconic ingredient. So I respect that. So they're not going for anything show-stopping or anything like that. These are great for like, you know, quick fixes, maybe spraying your beds, etc. it's really good. Sometimes even date nights or cuddling Netflix and chill. Last but not least, this is a Tom Ford release, Soleil Neige Parfum. So my most recent fragrance pickup was Soleil de Feuille, and I have to admit, I love it. I do have Soleil Neige as well, so I'm pretty interested to see what the, Parfum is going to smell like. So Soleil Neige Eau de Parfum is also a pretty good one. Parfum is gonna have notes of bergamot, carrot seed, jasmine, orange blossom, Turkish rose. So there's another use of that orange blossom. They're really capitalizing on what's in right now, and I think that's extremely smart. So Soleil Neige is going to have also an addition of woody notes, honey, and vanilla. It seems like it's going to be a more vanilla honeyed style fragrance of pretty much the same DNA. There is a little note on the website itself. It says the release date is going to be November 1st, and from the bright top notes of refreshing bergamot, carrot seeds, white flowers such as fresh jasmine, and orange flowers blend into the warmth of Turkish rose. The last is a fusion of wood and honey-like scent and soft vanilla, and finishes with a warm, exotic scent. So that's kind of what I get. I get like this slightly honeyed white floral style fragrance, and that addition of those honey and warmth in the base is going to really seal the deal with this one, I would imagine. I'm gonna be sniffing this one at Neiman's or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be jumping into a blind buy for it, because Soleil Neige is not like my favorite, although it is a pretty good fragrance, especially white floral base. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the newest releases of 2024. I would say we've had a pretty epic last couple of years. I really enjoy the direction that fragrances are going in, and I'm excited to see what else is going to be coming on the market today. Let me know down in the comment section which one of these you're most interested or looking forward to. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.